LSU's Aleah Finnegan had gymnastics in her blood since she was born.
Was the Olympics a day one dream for you when you started gymnastics?
Absolutely. I have been wanting to go to the Olympics since I knew what the Olympics were. 5-year-old me would have never expected that it was 2024 and not 2020, but I wouldn't have it any other way.
Finnegan's path to the world stage isn't traditional. After failing to make the U.S. trials for the Tokyo Games, she stepped away from elite competition to focus on LSU.
I really was quote-unquote over it at this point. Upset and heartbroken, kind of just devastated the way that it had ended.
The Olympic dream was reignited by a surprising source, her mother's home country.
Following my freshman year, I got a call from my mom, and she rings me up on the phone and she's like, hey, do you want to compete for the Philippines? And I'm like, what? So just completely out of the blue, wasn't really expecting anything of it. So the more I kind of put into real thought of it, not just being stubborn, the more I thought about how much it would mean for me to represent my mom and all of the sacrifices that she has put in to, move to the States at a young age and give us the opportunity to do gymnastics. And it was too good of an honor not to accept.
Since then, Finnegan's been competing internationally for the Philippines, eventually qualifying for Paris in October of 2023.
What was that moment like for you once you knew that you are officially an Olympian?
When I found out that I qualified for the Olympics, I immediately started sobbing. And it's 11 p.m. sitting in my hotel room, I just finished eating pizza following the meet, and the competition just finished. I get a text from our assistant coach, Garrett Griffith, and he just texted me and he's like, you did it. It was such a beautiful moment just to finally have that I did it feeling, just because of the way that it had gone in the past.
We were just watching the scores the other sessions. We actually had gone to, there was a Pizza Hut right by our hotel in Belgium. I was just texting the Philippine delegation and we were watching the scores, and once mathematically we knew that she had done it, just sent her a text and you're an Olympian, you've done it.
It's a moment that still doesn't feel real with the games closing in.
It's so surreal already, just feeling like I can just get on a plane and go, just because it has been so long since I qualified, and some days I'll wake up and I'm like, is this still real life? Did this actually happen? And it honestly does make training a lot easier, just because there is no next step. There is no, other qualification process, like you said. And so I'm really honored that I have kind of the luxury of taking my time throughout the summer, taking my time in training, and then really going from there.